1,000 naira and 300,000 naira respectively with other consolation prizes. Tune in to watch the show on Catholic TV and AIT, on GoTV and DSTV for live stream and daily updates. Follow us on all our social media platforms on Facebook and Instagram at Catholics Are Talented. To vote for your favorite contestants, visit wowcatholic.com/CAT vote. Each vote costs 50 naira only and you can vote multiple times. Voting starts 1st August and ends 22nd August 2021. Powered by wowcatholic.com and CYON Abuja. For sponsorship, partnership, and advert, call
0803-798-7223
or 0806 0057836. Catholics Are Talented.
Good evening and welcome to Change TV. In today's talk, we'll be discussing on insecurity in Nigeria. I remain your host, Miss Ibezin Chidera. And with me for tonight's talk show are my guests from Solomon Clan members in the Catholic Are Talented reality TV show. Miss Vicky, Mr. Peter, Mr. Charles, Mr. Moses, Mr. Friday, and Mr. Obed. I'm so glad to have you.
Thank you.
Currently, we all know that security is on the high in Nigeria. So, Mr. Child, I want you to air your view on the reasons for this course.
Thank you for having me on your show. You see, insecurity in Nigeria, it's something we never exhaust talking about in Nigeria, because as the day goes by, it's even getting worse and worse. But let me say this, from my own point of view, I've realized that insecurity in Nigeria is more political. I know in this part of the world we almost play politics with bitterness and a whole lot of overzealousness to become this and this, and thereby endangering the lives of so many others. Take for instance Boko Haram, for instance. We all know how they emerged in Nigeria when the former government were in power, the former party, PDP, were in power in Nigeria. And I've been watching the activities then. I remember like in 2015 when Nigerian military launched a massive offensive attack on them in Maiduguri. Most of them dispersed and then went to desolate areas of Borno State where they settled and were causing mayhem there. And then, the reason I said it's more political is that I recall also that in 2019, the government pulled our military from there, which made them to gain more ground in Maiduguri, thereby terrorizing and also capturing so many areas of Maiduguri. And I know that it is a sick person that needs the physician. So if insecurity is dealing with Nigeria, we are not supposed to withdraw our military. What we're supposed to do is first to equip our military. Equip them, because most of them, I've heard them complain that they don't even have the kind of firearms that these hoodlums are. So how do you send somebody to combat hoodlums who have more sophisticated arms than theirs? So, and if you look at it, not because government, they map out so much amount of money to tackle this insecurity, but they keep coming back with a whole lot of excuses. So if you look at it, you see that it's more political. And that's why I say that the easiest way to get rid of this is that government must sit up. Let me stop here.
Mr. Obed, do you have any other thing to say?
Thank you very much, Ms. Chidera, for giving me this opportunity to say something about insecurity in the country. Okay, for instance, where I live in Kaduna State, the high rate of kidnapping is in Kaduna, specifically based on religious sentiment, youth unemployment, and change of government and change of government policies after election. You see, let me talk a little about religious sentiment. Religious sentiment is when the government empower, develop, develop a particular area, precise, and forget about other areas. You see, it really causes insecurity in a country. Let me stop here for now.
Thank you for having me here. It's coming from the youth. You see, in this country, this youth, we are the youth, and we don't have patience. We are impatient, because last week I was passing by and I had some group of boys discussing that Neo, I will soon join Yahoo boys. The other one say, you go join Yahoo boys, you don't go learn work, do something, go school. You say, how I want to go school? Because I'm going to castle and they add school fees here and there, school fees increase, that you don't have money to go to school anymore. That is going to do something, to have money, anything he can do. So they have to like bring up some kind of things that will make this youth to have something doing, get a platform, chase talent around, so that these boys and girls will stop going around doing bad things. They will not think of doing any bad things. So, and equipment for and recruits. It's been long they have recruited new police officers, and no work, like, I don't know what to say anymore.
Let me come again, please. You see, in Nigeria, we have to tell ourselves the truth. Because, for instance, let me give another instance. In the East, the IPOBs has been on rampage. And it's clear they have made a very loud statement, and the statement says that they don't feel to be part of Nigeria. That's why if any government must tackle insecurity, it must start from inclusiveness. You must make everybody feel, included in your government, because in that way you create fairness. Because another says that he who must come to equity must first come with clean hands. So you cannot eat your cake and have it. In Nigeria, we've made it look as if the government loves a certain people and hates a certain people. And in that way, insecurity naturally will come. It's not something you can even stop, because people are hungry. They feel they can't even get food because someone who's supposed to be in charge don't pay attention to them. So it breeds a whole lot of insecurity. And again, these matters that we're discussing in this way, we have to really keep hammering on it, because in Nigeria, certain people have taken insecurity as a way of life, even to make more money and enrich themselves. And I will tell you why. It's only, okay, let me say it's not only, but it's only, I know in Nigeria, certain people feel that if they cause chaos in some certain part of the country, government will pay attention. Sometimes they will, tell some guys to go in a school, abduct 10, 20, 30 pupils, knowing fully well that government will come for them. And when they pay them money, they release the people, then go to another school. There are a whole lot of insincerity in the system. And to make it worse, our judiciary system is not even helping matters. You will hear that they captured some hoodlums. They will be arraigned in the court and adjourn their matter. 1 month will go, 2 months will go, 3 months will go. A lot of people will be asking questions. They will go from the behind and start to make plans to release them. When you release them, they go back to we can't just imagine what is going on. So that's why I said everything happening about insecurity in Nigeria boils down to politics. So we must play politics of, with some sense of humanity. We can't play it with rancor. Otherwise, you don't mind to see your brother slain just because you want to be at the top. Because in Nigeria, you see parties fighting parties. It's not a physical war, but somehow They send these hoodlums to cause mayhem so that the government who is ruling, who is on power, will look as if they are incapacitated and they are weak. So many politicians hide under the umbrella of, unknown men supervising and then equipping these guys to cause mayhem in Nigeria. So if you look at this matter, you see that governments have a lot on their side too. And until they sit up, that's why I said they must sit up. Our house is burning and they must sit up. Once they sit up, I believe they know what to do.
Okay. So from, I can see the insecurity, Boko Haram, the party clashing and everything. So how do you think, what do you think we can remedy, what do you think can use to remedy the situation of insecurity? Mr. Moses.
Once again, thank you for having me. A lot has been said already, but let me just say a little. From Kaduna State, where I come from, I know up to 2 companies, I don't want to mention them, but I know up to 2 companies that are working well, like functioning well in Kaduna State, and all of a sudden they stopped working. And what's the issue? They have imposed so many taxes on them. And who will impose tax on them if not the government? So you see now, all those youth working in that company are not working anymore. They are at home doing nothing. So even that alone will drive them to bad things, doing bad things. So I feel the little thing we can do to tackle the insecurity in the country is to try and get more job employment for the youth, so they won't be idle anymore. They are just sitting at home doing nothing. So, and they say another man is in the structure. So definitely, if they don't have work to do, they will definitely move around and cause chaos in the country. I think that's the truth I can say for now.
Okay, do you think the government must provide the job for the youth?
I would not say it's a must for the government to provide. I don't know, but the government have to provide jobs for the youth so they can reduce the insecurity in Nigeria.
Please.
Yeah, the government are not really doing well. They're not doing well. They're not doing well. The government are not doing well. They have to do well.
And also payment of salaries. Like the government really need to pay their staff. Like the security personnel is fighting for the country. And at the end of the day, for them to collect their salaries, it's really hard for them. It's painful and stressful. And also sometimes when they go to war and they fight and they find out that they're dead, their family, the government just leave the family like that, not helping the children, not supporting their families. And those children tend to walk into the street to do anything to survive.
In addition, in as much as we know that government have a lot of role to play in order to end insecurity, we also know that we have so much responsibilities on our own part as a people, because sometimes governments have made some policies which, if we took some advantages of it, we would make a living out of it. Like my brother said, so many youths are very lazy. Yes, I am also an employee of labor, and I know one guy I employed one time. This guy never wanted to work. He wanted me to be paying him money for not working. So you see, in this angle, this guy will only end up, as a result of frustration, going to the streets to cause problems. So, but to add on the issue that this my brother raised about government policies on tax, the truth is that I know Nigeria is a developing country. Maybe as time goes on, we'll get it right. But for now, it's a bit, we're on a course anyway. And until government gets it right, I know of a friend who lives in Italy. He wants to come to Nigeria to invest. What he wants to do in this country will employ so many youths. But this guy is afraid, just like he said, because of certain, and he comes from a certain part of the country where he feels, first of all, he's not going to be easy on him. So, and for that, he's relenting on coming back to have this very company established here, which will in return give jobs to our youth. So government, like I've said, and I will keep hammering on it, they are our backbone, they are our father, and they are the only people who can lean on when we have issues. So we must keep calling on them to do what they need to do, because once they solve these issues, it becomes a bit easy for all of us, even businesses to thrive.
Okay.
Yeah, let me add more to what Mr. Moses says. You see, those few companies lying down for more than ages are very important. If we can play there, understand? If the government can do something about those companies, I think bringing out hundreds of youths from a particular area will really help, honestly. So that's where I'm hitting.
Okay, so we've heard of the causes and the solutions, the government and the youths, whichever way. Thank you, my guests, and thank you for your contribution. It was really nice. Thank you, my viewers. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Today's talk show is coming to an end, and stay tuned for next week. We're going to be a very interesting topic. Same station, same host, same time. And remember, together we can make the change we want in Nigeria. Thank you. Thank you.
Good day, listener. Good day, viewers.
2nd August 2021, 20 talented contestants will be admitted into the CAT house and undergo a life-changing experience. Top 3 contestants will emerge, winning 1 million naira, 500,000 naira, and 300,000 naira respectively, with other consolation prizes. Tune in to watch the show on Catholic TV and AIT, on GoTV and DSTV for live stream and daily updates. Follow us on all our social media platforms on Facebook and Instagram at Catholics Are Talented. To vote for your favorite contestants, visit wowcatholic.com/CAT vote. Each vote costs 50 naira only, and you can vote multiple times. Voting starts 1st August and ends 22nd August 2021. Powered by wowcatholic.com and CYON Abuja. For sponsorship, partnership, and advert, call
0803 798 7223
or 0806 0057 Catholics Are Talented reality TV show. Your talent, our treasure. This August, history will be made. It's the Catholics Are Talented reality TV show. From the 15th to the 22nd August 2021, 20 talented contestants.
Good day, listener. Good day, viewers. Welcome to today's edition of the program Change, on the topic Environment and Climate Change, on Catholics Are Talented reality TV show 2021. Environment is basically your surroundings. It is also the factor that influences the existence of an organism, which could be internal or external. My name is Tessie Adoga, and I'm your anchor for today. And with me in the studio is
Pascal Wolf.
Grace, Vivian.
Sidos.
Peter. Muhammad.
Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you very much.
So, can you please talk to us about environment, Mr. Pascal?
Environment is our surrounding. It's also
as I said, it's our surrounding where humans live in. We all live in our environment. It's a place inhabiting living and non-living organisms, and this our environment. We ought to know how to relate. You know, I mean, it has a relationship with the climate change, because I right now I want to relate the two. I want to merge the two together. And this our environment, we ought to know how to maintain it. I mean, we have to save the earth. We as a human, we have to be conscious of that, to save the earth, and you know.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Silas, can you add to what he has said?
Okay, so I'm gonna make it very simple and short. So, as he said, environment is our surrounding. So, we all human beings have to strive hard, to keep it as clean as possible as we could.
Do you have anything to add to it, Mr.?
Yeah, I just want to add that there are two types of environment. We have the internal environment, what has to do with the body systems, the way your heart works, that controls your entire existence. And then we have the external environment, which has to do with where you live, the animals around you, your entire environment around you, and how it affects your daily existence as a human being.
Okay, thank you so much. So, please, can anyone tell me what climate is?
Okay, I want that question. So, climate is the atmospheric condition of a place for a very long period of time. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything to add to it, please? Do you have anything to add to it?
Climate, I understand it to be a summation of all the weather conditions over a long period of time, the amount of rainfall, humidity, sunshine over a prolonged period of time.
Okay,
And there's something I want to add to that. Now, the climate. Now, I want to talk about change. Change is a movement from, or a switch of something from the existing state. So now, the climate, now when we talk about climate change, it's the after effects of the activities of man in the society at large. That's in our environment. So that's why I emphasized on we taking care of our societies. Like now, take for example, the causes of climate change starts from our society, our environment, like the industries, like where we have oil spillage, carbon gases, carbon monoxide from our vehicles. All these things affect the climate change. It affects the what we call it, the ozone layer. So these are the deforestation. Now, talking about deforestation, I urge the society, our nation, that any company cutting down trees, we should all replace each trees we cut down. And another aspect of this climate change, maintaining our environment, is recycling. If you check the civilized world, there's the way they do it. They recycle, like for example, you go to the streets, you see like water bottle cans, paper bags. They are all waste, and it has an effect to our health.
Thank you so much. So what are the factors of climate change? What are the factors of climate change?
Okay, I'll answer that one. So, before I go straight to the question, let me emphasize more what you said about change. So, change occurs with time, and with time, things evolve. So, this evolution takes place due to some factors which causes this climate change of a thing. So, these factors are basically two. So, we have the natural factor and the human factor. So, but I will give more emphasis on the human factor because I believe human beings are the major causes of climate change. So, let me give a perfect scenario for this. Due to the rising numbers of vehicles, on Earth, so the volume of carbon monoxide is increasing rapidly, which causes the shortage of oxygen that most living things on Earth need to survive with it. So, with that in mind, I'll bring deforestation in place. So, we tend to cut more trees than planting them back, and we all know that this plant helps to regulate oxygen that we all need, as human beings. So it's just common sense. We just have to establish this attitude of afforestation rather than deforestation.
Okay, thank you so much. So, what are the effects of climate change?
The effects of climate change. Number one, which I think is the most important, is the depletion of the ozone layer. Very, very important. Now we have rise in the temperature. We have the melting of
Rise.
yes.
Okay, thank you so much. If you are just joining us, my viewers, my name is Tessie Adoga, still on the program Change, and our topic remains environment and climate change on Catholic Atlanta reality TV show 2021. So I've heard the recent. What do you have to say about that?
Well, like I said, it all depends on the effects of the ozone layer, the atmosphere, the atmosphere that has been, depleted. Okay.
Thank you so much. So as humans, what can we do to reduce the effects of climate change?
Okay, so if government of most countries we introduce the use of electric cars, for me I think it should go a long way in the journey of climate change, the problem of climate change.
Do you have anything to add to it?
Reducing the effects of climate change, as I said, government will take full responsibility about this. So reduce the use of, reduce the cut down of trees. Rather, well, in our industry, it's also necessary to cut down trees for our industry. Like the books you use, they are from these trees. So when you cut, you replace. Then I laid emphasis on the wastage, the paper bags, the plastics. So these things, it's even cause more harm in the aquatic life, the marine life. So these things, they go to the seas and the marine, cause shortage in fishes, and all that. So I urge the government to take full responsibilities about this and curtail the habits of deforestation. And
Okay, thank you so much. Last question for tonight. What is the relationship between environment and climate change? The relationship between environment and climate change.
Okay, so for me, it's just like one body, you understand? So without the environment, there won't be anything as climate. So I think they work hand in hand together. So yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So we have heard it all from our guest speakers. Majorly, we can reduce the effect of climate change by recycling plastics, as it is one of the major wastes we can find in our society. For instance, Germany, where they are being paid for recycling plastics. So, for giving a deeper thought, don't you think all of these disasters are a sign that the world's coming to an end? This should bring us to a deep introspection concerning the reality we find ourselves in today. According to the words of a song by Ludiki, it says, "We love the earth, it is our planet. We love the earth, it is our home." So God gave us dominion over all that He has created in this world, making us custodians of trees, animals, waters, insects that fertilize our crops in the farm. But the reverse is that, the reverse in this case is that we cut trees down without replanting, we kill animals, we dry up our waters into dams, which when released periodically flows in full force that cause floods in major water pathways. So please, we should take care of our world, we should take care of our planet. We love the earth. God actually created this world for us to take care of it and not to destroy it. Thank you for listening. Thank you, viewers, for listening to us.
The Catholics are talented reality 1 million naira, 500,000 naira social media platform on Facebook and Instagram. 80 vote. Each vote costs 50 naira only and CYON Abuja. For sponsorship, partnership and advert, call
0803 798.
So your talent, our treasure. This August, history will be made. It's the Catholics are talented reality TV show. From the 15th to the 22nd August 2021, 20 talented contestants will be admitted.
I get ogbonge people wey come from Catholic and talented TV show, so we go meet them because na with them we go discuss this topic. Make we meet una. My name na MC Clown. I be comedian. Thank you say you carry me come this your show. Thank you. Una go help me clap for am.
My name na Freeman and I be dancer.
Yeah?
Me na Henrietta Yokundo and they call me Singing Bird.
My name is Obozo Innocent Obiwene. I am the best artist in the house.
My name now Godfrey Monday and I be dancer. It's good to be here.
My name now Edmond Uzoma. I be musician.
I will go clap for them again. Una welcome to our program. What is corruption really be?
If I say I go speak Benga English for not doing what is good, both financially and otherwise, in a given system.
Okay.
That is what.
Anybody want to add about corruption again?
You get waiting I want add for this corruption. You get waiting Ojibo they call the Latin people. They say na ajikwode agis. Being at the right time, right place at the right time, doing the right thing at the right time. Or the other way around, you can say doing the wrong thing at the wrong time. If you they do wrong thing at the right time or doing the right thing at the wrong time, na corruption, no. My brothers, na corruption.
Na corruption.
Na corruption.
Be that. Now, see, we don't know wetin corruption be. Now, I wan ask una, make una tell our country people, wetin really dey cause this corruption?
Aha, make I answer that question. Plenty things don cause corruption for our Nigeria. As e be, I get a list of them here. Make I call am out.
Call am make we hear.
Number one, we get lack of integrity. Shebi na big grammar, but we go break am down. We go try break am down. Number two, we get greed. Serious greed. Number three, idolatry. Abuse of power never leave am. There is tribalism. And number five, malpractice.
Okay, you know, when you talk about lack of this integrity, where you talk now, you go good make our people know wetin be lack of integrity. You go good make I touch light matter proof for that talk. Lack of integrity. Lack of integrity na when somebody prefer riches pass im name in good name. You understand? You understand? For example, the reason wey make people dey carry money wey dey meant for projects for another place dey shop na because those people no care if you catch them or not. Anything go happen, make e happen. So yeah. So my sister, you talk about greed again. So wetin this greed really mean?
Greed.
You see, greed, ba? You know, say greed don eat into humanity so deep to the extent we be say we no dey even care. We are not self-contented. We are just self-centered. You know, the world look at Nigeria and in fact the African continent, including Nigeria, as a religious country, but greed has taken over everything. You know, we are so self-centered. We care about ourselves. We don't care about the next person. So we try to acquire wealth. We try to acquire material things in different ways. It doesn't matter whether it's right, whether it's legal or not. We just go ahead and do whatever we feel like, especially when we are in public offices. So I think these are this is another cause for corruption.
All right, my sister, if I remember, you talk about idolatry again as one of the things where they cause this corruption. What really be this idolatry?
Make I put mouth for that idolatry.
Okay.
People know fit understand well. Idolatry mean when you worship something like money. Huh? When you worship something, it could be money, be anything. That is idolatry.
Which means anything where you two put body inside, na idolatry. Point no dey there.
Point dey there.
So,
yeah. My sister, you talk about tribalism again as one of the things where they call this corruption. So I would like me to touch light on that tribalism, make our people understand.
Okay. Tribalism is a situation where a person feels say in culture or in tribe or in language better past another person culture or tribe. And in that situation, anything better or sweet when they come to a group of people involving different tribes where they meant for all the tribes. If they feel say that thing is supposed to go to your own tribe. You understand?
I understand.
Okay, I will cite example. Example in a situation where Mr. Odogu, he own pure water factory. Okay, he's a proprietor. So that company now, they need a driver. So two people apply. One a thief man, the other one a Igbo man. When I don't already know say Odogu na Igbo man.
Yes.
So in this situation, Odogu still say, make my people chop, I dey chop, make my man follow chop. And no be say him brother really qualify for that driving job. You know, even get experience. That thief man will come, he don dey drive for years, don dey come. But because say him brother apply for that job, he carry and give am. No be corruption be that.
Na corruption.
My people, una don hear am now. We don talk about wetin corruption really be and wetin dey cause corruption. We go talk about effect of this corruption and recommendation. But before I will talk about am, we we'll go on small commercial break. Una go clap for them now. All right, welcome back to the break. Of course, my name still remain MC Surface, and our program is this where we dey call Today Matter. So we go talk about effect now. Wetin una really understand about this effect of corruption and wetin una fit say dey really how corruption affect our country, Nigeria.
Effect of corruption dey cause unemployment.
Okay.
Because of the tribalism stuff. Now like this, you know they provide job for people wey suppose get the job now like this. So people don dey dey house, work no dey dey, you know that kind of thing now.
People don't tire with life.
People don't tire with life.
Okay, that is unemployment. So wetin really wetin be the effect again? Na only unemployment?
No.
Plenty.
Okay, another one be say my sister wait make her the thing you get as dey chook me for body. So another matter wey dey na very poor healthcare system. And then mean say hospital wey we get no dey equipped. If you check am well sef, you go know. You no go make we dey mention name. Even some of us at the highest level no fit treat ourselves even for this country. So but if you check am, hospitals no dey equipped. Na corruption o because they give Mr. A money make he build hospital. Instead of where you go build better hospital, you go build one chemist or small kitchen room. And knowing say him and him family no go there. You see what e don cause? Then one woman now get belle go there. She come born triplets. They put one on top bed, put the remaining on top ladder. No be corruption.
So I don't talk about two effects now. You go good because of time. Make we really know wetin be the effect because time don no
be our side. Get one wey dey pepper me well. The one wey dey pepper me well be say with water full everywhere but we no get better water to drink because of corruption. This thing dey pain me well. Lack of water na very bad corruption.
Now this one English they call lack of potable water. So where be the effect again?
Okay, another one dey na lack of education.
Lack of education.
School suppose dey free, especially primary school. Mama or papa wey no fit afford private school, make e shook e pikin inside public school. Okay, the UBE wey dey, if you go those schools na those children dey sit down for ground. One time one pikin get one uniform, e don chop for nyash. This nyash don comot, the other one don comot. E get 2 eye, then they call am African mopo. African mopo.
So my sister, thank you.
Effect again. I just add up. You see, because of all these factors, poor education, lack of potable drinking water, it lead to increase in social vices. You go see. Youth no get job to do, they will start to engage in, begin they smoke gutter, begin they take that one, I want high.
Smoke gutter?
Oh, you never even see the highness when
they smoke gutter.
I never hear this. So you begin to hear theft, you begin to hear kidnapping here and there. So
Thank you. My people, I don't hear them now. So we go talk about recommendation because of time. So wetin una fit say government fit put in place to use remedy this corruption, wetin I say government suppose do, and even though no end am, make we reduce this corruption.
We are making a recommendation, and the recommendation wey we go make is say if there is a policy both in the government sector or non-government sector, if people follow the laid down rules and regulations, things will work out well.
Okay. Now, number one recommendation be that
yes.
Anybody want to
I will still make am very brief and simple. Person do bad to you beat am, you go make tell am why you beat am. Okay, that is why now go say make people, make even the government themselves, they respect institutions wey don lay down for this thing instead of individual. For example, eye service. You see say pothole dey road to your village, nobody don do am. When they say governor dey come, local government chairman go come carry road patch am because the governor dey come, but actually road no good.
And
So
correct eye service be that.
eye service.
Na the thing wey they call am for, that is, we should know how to respect institutions instead of individuals.
Okay.
Let me say, because you see the president coming, now you go begin do am. If president no do, we should have respect for institutions instead of individuals.
Thank you.
Let me add up to that.
Okay.
I think furthermore, in addition to that, government can actually improve welfareism in the public offices, So some lack of, underpayment and other stuff can lead to staffs, engaging and indulging in corruption in one way or the other.
All right, thank you very much.
You get something where they happen for this Nigeria, why not like? We go talk, we know they do. We go talk, we know go, waiting they cause all these things. Please make we dey talk and make we dey do.
All right, my people, una thank you. Make una no forget, na Change TV be this, and our program wey we dey call Today Matter be dey. If you check that, you go see say time no too dey our side again. Make una no forget, our people wey we get for us na people wey come from Catholic and talented reality TV show. And my name still remain MC Surface. God bless una. And before we comot, e get one word wey we want to change. Together we can make a difference. Thank you.
Are Talented reality TV show. From the 15th to the 22nd August 2021, 20 talented contestants will be admitted into the CAT house and undergo a life-changing experience. Top 3 contestants will emerge, winning 1 million naira, 500,000 naira, and 300,000 naira respectively, with other consolation prizes. Tune in to watch the show on Catholic TV and AIT, on GoTV and DSTV for live stream and daily updates. Follow us on all our social media platforms on Facebook and Instagram at Catholics Are Talented. To vote for your favorite contestants, visit wowcatholic.com/CAT vote. Each vote costs 50 naira only, and you can vote multiple times. Voting starts 1st August and ends 22nd August 2021. Powered by wowcatholic.com and CYON Abuja. For sponsorship, partnership, and advert, call
0803-798-7223
or 0806 0057836. Catholics Are Talented reality TV show. Your talent, our treasure. This
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to It's Naija Matters on Change TV, proudly supported by Catholics Are Talented. I remain your host, Akwe Faustina Onyechukwu. So on Naija Matters, the trending news on the internet is about a boy who was allegedly disowned as he refused to join his stepfather's religion. Before we go into tonight's discussion, I would like to introduce our guests, just few representatives from the Elijah clan, men and women of goodwill and with timber and caliber. So I'll start from my right. Lady, please, may we know you?
Okay, my name is Okafito Manifaston.
All right.
Okay, my name is Alhaji Momodu A.O.
All right.
I'm Jacinta Onyekere.
Okay, on my left, I have...
My name is Emmanuel Michael.
My name is Daniel Thomas.
Is that Sylvia Gonna?
All right. It's truly an honor to have you guys on tonight's discussion on Change TV. I wish to say a very big welcome to our viewers also. In order to join our conversation, please follow us, place your views, like, comment on our social media handle on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter on Change TV. Please keep your comments flowing as we continue the discussion. Okay, now, this story that we've gotten is nothing different. It's just one of the sagas from every other sagas we've been having from the religion matter. So much sagas. It's really a big one. A boy who was being disowned just because he refused to go and accept his stepfather's religion. So please, I would like to call on Miss Monica to please show us more light on this religion of a thing. What's your take about that?
Okay, for me, religion is just a system of beliefs, practices, different practices and values that different people have regarding what they feel is sacred. That's what religion is.
Okay, now this really brings us to this topic we call religious intolerance. Please, Mr. Emmanuel, do you have anything to add to it? Can you educate us more on that?
Okay, well, the word religious intolerance, like she said, religion, belief system, the belief system, and the word intolerance, as we all know, the inability to tolerate either a system or a belief. So the word is clear in itself, religious intolerance. So the inability of different religions not being able to tolerate each other. I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim, we don't do this, we don't do that. So that's what I see the word.
Okay, you're very right. Thank you for your opinion. Alhaji Momodu, I'm very interested to hear your opinion. Can we hear you, please?
Okay, I would like to go with what Mr. Emmanuel has said. But you see, to an extent, I have problem with the Christians. You know, as a Muslim, I can marry up to 2 to 3 wives, you know. But you people will say, I want up to stay with just one wife.
Apologies to cut you short, Alhaji Momodu. Nobody is talking about whether you marry 2 wives or not. I mean, don't you listen to the news? Don't you see what is going on in the north? How churches are being blown up? How children, kids, Christians are being kidnapped because of their faith? I don't have any problem personally with Muslims marrying 2 wives. That's their religion. That's fine. But
okay, madam, wait. When it comes to religion, it's a very sensitive matter. I'm sorry if I've said something that you don't like, but the topic is religious intolerance, and you know that religion is a very sensitive matter. So you see now, most times we have this argument, like we the Muslims, we believe that Jesus Christ is a prophet like our Muhammad. But you people will say Jesus Christ is the Son of God. Can a God give birth to a child?
Alhaji Momodu, you're getting the whole thing very, you're incorrect.
Please, I don't like you guys are making this thing too long. Religious. Don't you know this religion of a thing is like a bondage? Don't you know? Don't you know this religion of a thing? You're saying religion this, religion that. You're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back. Don't ask for my name. That's it.
Okay.
No, please.
All right. Okay, please. While the argument is going, let's just take on some comments on our social media handle. Okay, now we have from our Facebook handle Obed Bauer. He says, "Only fool says that there is no God." Well, thank you, Mr. Obed Bauer. Please keep your comments flowing. Well, from our Instagram handle, we have Chieftain Moses. He says, "Fanatics are problems. Our problems in this country. Muna get out, I beg." Okay, that's useful exaggerance in display. Please, thank you for your comments. Keep your comments flowing. So back to our guests and our discussion. Miss Sylvia, you've been quiet about this. I'm interested to know your opinion.
Well, this is actually a critical topic, and I really want to appreciate the sponsors for creating this platform where issues like this can be discussed.
Yeah.
You see, one of the major problems in our country, in fact, the world at large, is religion.
Wow.
People are not ready to accept each other. People are not ready to tolerate each other because you are not in my religion, I am not in your religion. And this has eaten deep into the roots of our country.
It's true. How can a father just disown his son for that?
Okay, excluding that, look at myself, for example. I'm a Catholic, and I can't count the number of times people have criticized me because of my faith.
That's
The
bad.
mode of my worship.
Wow.
I pray the rosary. People criticize me because of that. And meanwhile, they don't even care to even make some research. Okay, concerning the issue on ground now, that we made mention of the boy that is about to be disowned.
He has
by
already
his-
been disowned by his
Yes.
father.
Do you believe if this continues, do you know the fate of the boy?
Poor boy.
He could probably just go ahead and kill himself.
Poor boy.
If not, he could even turn against the country. My advice to the parents, I would advise the parents to just let him be. I feel everyone is entitled to their own freedom. You can't force things on people. The fact that you're a Christian does not mean I must be a Christian. If we continue like this, our country will not move. We'll keep on experiencing these vices. Look at the North, for example. A major problem now is religion.
Social media is all red.
That is it. So I feel we just have to come together. We have to tolerate each other. We have to accept each other. If we want to live as one, that is what we have to do, so that peace would reign. Don't force things on people. Let them just do what they want to do based on their own free will.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
let me add to what
Alright.
Miss Sylvia just said.
Go on, please.
Okay, irrespective of our religion, Christianity, Islam, or anything, it shouldn't stop us from being human beings. First, we are human beings before being Christian or Islam or whatever religion there is. So we should all find a way to be humane and coexist peacefully.
Okay. So, do you have any contrary opinion to that?
Honestly, I must tell you, I'm very, very happy with, especially Mr. Silva there. You know, I really like the Catholics, and I like the way they do their things. And I really, really agree with her contribution. I think it's a matter of free will. It's a matter of free will. We should all follow God the way we think is best and do the right thing and try to live in peace and unity.
So, are we on the same page on this?
Yes, yes.
Okay, on the same page on him right now. Is the man any contrary opinion to that?
No, I say it's okay. Like she said, it's a choice. Even the Bible said this. Said, "I've said before you life and death, choose life." See, God made us. He gave us choice. You can even decide not to choose God. So you see that's how powerful man is. So I think the choice matters. Just it's your will to choose who to serve and who you are and what you believe in. So I think it just boils down to choice.
Mr. Kwesi, how about you?
I just feel like, as an atheist, if this is going to bring peace to the country, to the world, I think I'm fine with it.
Okay.
I'm okay with it.
Thank you so much for all your opinions. It's really an honor to say long live the Elijah clans. You guys are really representing them well. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've heard the various opinions from our guests and even our followers on the social media. Please do well to join us on Facebook and Instagram at Change TV. Like and comment as well. See you again next week, same time, same station. I remain your host, Akwe Faustina Onyechukwu. Do enjoy the rest of your week, keeping in mind that with change, together we can make a difference. Do have a lovely day.
A talented reality TV show. From the 15th to the 22nd August 2021, 20 talented contestants will be admitted into the CAT house and undergo a life-changing experience. Top 3 contestants will emerge, winning 1 million naira, 500,000 naira, and 300,000 naira respectively, with other consolation prizes. Tune in to watch the show on Catholic TV and AIT, on GoTV and DSTV for live stream and daily update. Follow us on all our social media platforms on Facebook and Instagram at Catholics are talented. To vote for your favorite contestants, visit wowcatholic.com/CAT vote. Each vote costs 50 naira only, and you can vote multiple times. Voting starts 1st August and ends 22nd August 2021. Powered by wowcatholic.com and CYON Abuja. For sponsorship, partnership, and advert, call
0803 798 7223
or 0806 0057836. Catholics are talented reality TV show. Your talent, our treasure. This August, history will be made. It's the
Hello, dear viewers. A round of applause for yourselves again. Now, it's been a wonderful journey. I'm really proud of you guys. You're doing great. I want to call up on Mr. Johnson Odime one more time to come and assess us who have done the task of the day. Thank you very much. How for yourselves again? That was a fantastic performance by all of you. I'm sure that after the end of this your session, we have talents that we can put on our stations. I'm very serious. Very serious. I took down notes for performances for the various groups. I must say that one, in terms of stage presence was very good for all the teams. In terms of content, that was good too. Because the essence of the program is that when you see, I'm giving you my time. I must be value for my time. Don't waste my time. I'm watching the program. You're wasting my time, I switch off. I do something else. And how do you arrest me and detain me? For example, I have to choose a program at certain hours of the day. Let's say 7 p.m. in the evening. Right? My favorite program come on air. And I want to be informed. I want to be educated and probably entertained. These are the three pyramids upon which the program stands. So I'm giving you my time. I must give back my time. You all give value. I don't want to start mentioning to A, to B, to C. Just general comments. But when we are off air, I will tell you what individual shortcomings. But generally, you gave me value for my time. The delivery was good. You did the research. That's very important in programming. You need to do research. You don't go on air unprepared. You don't go on air and you are admitting, looking for words. You don't go on air blank. In broadcasting, it's called dead air. You are thinking of what to say. All the presenters, or the four presenters, you've had enough information. And you delivered it very well. And your panelists, your guests, on your program, they had one or two things to add to the topic. And that's the sort of programming. Right? That's the programming. And let me make a confession. Your topics were very dry, but you made sense out of it. They were hard topics that if you are very good, you can't hold the audience. You can't retain the audience. In programming, you must be able to retain your audience. How do you retain your audience? It's through your delivery. The research, the contents,
the presentation style, the format, and ability to galvanize, ability to make it a package so that there are no loose ends. It flew from A to Z. And lastly, clap for yourselves.
And once again, we appreciate Mr. Johnson for that. So thank you so much. It's been a very long day. The clans, this was more like a clash of the Titans. Even though we're not going to declare results, but we know those who have really delivered so well. It shows that CAT is training a lot of talents in this industry. How many of us would like to go to this industry eventually? Yes, nice one. Okay, this nice one. You started the show, right? Nice presentation. David's clan. Oh. Peter's clan. Why is Peter's clan so loud? Okay, you were the pidgin English guy, right? Okay, yours is home. Wow, nice. And then Elijah's clan. Yes, sir. Wow. Okay, clap for yourself one more time. Like I said, it's been a long day. We are in our home, right? Ansui. So I will allow us to retire now to our lodge, refresh, and wait for the next instruction. We have more activities for the day. Thank you.
Be made. It's the Catholics Are Talented reality TV show. From the 15th to the 22nd August 2021, 20 talented contestants will be admitted into the CAT house and undergo a life-changing experience. Top 3 contestants will emerge, winning 1 million naira, 500,000 naira, and 300,000 naira respectively, with other consolation prizes. Tune in to watch the show on Catholic TV and AIT, on GoTV and DSTV for live stream and daily updates. Follow us on all our social media platforms on Facebook and Instagram at Catholics Are Talented. To vote for your favorite contestants, visit wowcatholic.com/CAT vote. Each vote costs 50 naira only, and you can vote multiple times. Voting starts 1st August and ends 22nd August 2021. Powered by wowcatholic.com and CYON Abuja. For sponsorship, partnership, and advert, call
0803 798 7223
or 0806 0057 836. Catholics Are Talented reality TV show. Your talent, our treasure.